right, good morning. So we're in Windsor, Nova Scotia, and we're at the Fort Edward National Historic Site. And there's a little fort here, or garrison, back in the 1800s, and it was to protect Windsor and the road into Halifax from attacks from either the Acadian people or the Indigenous people. And troops remained here till 1850. And I'll just give you a quick look around. There's a little monument here, and there's a cannon, and it overlooks the main Trans-Canada Highway. Just runs right on the bottom of this hill. And then there's this little, I guess, observation post that's still here. And there's a bunch of trails you can walk around. It's not a bad little place to come, have a little stroll. All right, there's another cannon over here. And then the town of Windsor is down in this direction. Some nice views. All right, maybe we'll head down to the waterfront area and see what's going on down there. Okay, so we're down here at the waterfront in Windsor, Nova Scotia. Just wanted to show you, they got this little gazebo. They got a nice little trail, lots of rose bushes. And there's the highway going out farther into the valley. And then they got some flags up. They got the Nova Scotia flag, the Mi'kmaq flag, the Acadian flag, and then the West Hants flag. And they have this little monument commemorating the Great Fire of Windsor in 1897, and it burnt about 6 blocks of Windsor down. And fire crews came from obviously Windsor, Hantsport, and all the way from Halifax. Anyways, we'll carry on. All right, and this is the entrance to the Dill family farm, where they have all the giant pumpkins. You just walk straight on up here. There's a little store with some pumpkins and apples and jams. Pretty neat place. Okay, so we're here at the Cradle of Hockey, also known as Long Pond, Nova Scotia in Windsor. We're on Dill's farm, which is known for its giant pumpkins, and everyone comes up here to buy their pumpkins for Halloween. So we'll go down and we'll look at the water. Here's one of the signs just leading in. Cradle of Hockey, Long Pond, Windsor, Nova Scotia. And it was first played here in the year 1800. And here's another sign, so we'll just head on down. And most of the people that created the game were attending or were associated with King's Edgehill School, which is just up over the hill there. And they had a big part in putting all this together. And originally it was known as hurley, not hockey. But we're just coming down to the pond now, where the first game of hockey was played 220 years ago. All right, and here we are. And this is where it all took place, back in the year 1800. A far cry from today's massive stadiums, but this is where it all began. All right, so I just wanted to show you the trail on the way in. So it's just on this gravel road. It's maybe well, that's the farm over there. It's maybe a 5-minute walk, 10 if you're going real slow. But they have all these little trivia signs along the roadway. So that's kind of neat. Lots of hockey history, like when the first net was used, the first skate manufacturer, lots of different trivia, fun facts about hockey. And these are the pumpkin fields, which are now all picked over because it's the 29th of October now, so they're done for the year. And then there's King's Edge Hill School up on the hill there. It's a private school. All right, so we've made it up to Halliburton House in Windsor, and inside this museum is the hockey museum, the history of hockey. And it's only $3.90 for an adult to get in. It's closed for the season now, and also because of COVID, but cool little place to come check out. Since Windsor is the birthplace of hockey, you might want to check out the Long Pond where we just were at Dill's Pumpkin Farm, and then you can come over and check out the museum. And then they also have a disc golf course spread all across the grounds here, and the grounds are actually quite beautiful. Done a really nice job taking care of the grounds. So they have I'll show you, there's a little map over here. All right, and here is a layout of the disc golf course. So looks like they got 9 holes, or 9 whatever you want to call them, and it's spread all through the grounds. And there's the hockey museum there in the center, so yeah, quite a large area to play. They got a little pond, so yeah, beautiful grounds. Definitely worth checking out, and a reasonable admission price. Well, it's free to come on the grounds, but if you want to go in the museum when it's open, it's $3.90 for an adult. All right, so we're in Falmouth, Nova Scotia at Famille Vineyards Wineries, and really nice place. Here's some of their grapevines, and they have a little plant over there. And just want to show you 2 of the bottles I got. So I got this red wine called Baco Noir, and it's supposed to be quite good, one of their best sellers. And I also got a wine, it's unique to the region, it's Tidal Bay, and there's about 13 wineries that make it now, and you have to use all Nova Scotia grapes in your wine. You can't use any grapes from outside the region, and each year it has to be submitted to a tasting panel, and they approve it. Anyway, so it's really cool to have a unique wine to the region. So we just stopped at Schoolhouse Brewing in Windsor, and since they did a schoolhouse theme for their brewery, all their beers have like a school theme in their name. So I have 2 here. I have the Early Dismissal at 4.9%, and I have the Recess Pilsner at 4.7%. Definitely a cool place to check out. I think they do have a small lunch menu too if you wanted to grab a bite there. But yeah, definitely a cool little brewery to go check out. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.